Are you going to get the absolute best resolution that you would out of your Series X? No, of course not. What is GameCloud meant for? It's meant for gaming on the go. If you're an Xbox Game Pass subscriber, you actually have quite a few different ways to play Xbox games. We're no longer limited to those things right back there, your Xbox Series or your Xbox One. You can play Xbox games on a PC, on a tablet, on a phone, and it's all thanks to something called cloud gaming. So cloud gaming has actually been around for a while for Xbox. So if you look here on their website, it's still labeled as a beta. That means that they are still working on this thing. So at its core, cloud gaming is a streaming service. You guys may have seen things like this, like Luma for Amazon, or the now defunct Stadia that Google had, but the idea is all the same, streaming your games. This one, of course, for Xbox, you have to have Game Pass Ultimate, and this completely opens up how you can play your Xbox games. You can play them on your PC, on a tablet, or on a phone. Honestly, any modern device that has current web browsing capabilities can do this. Right here under supported browsers for cloud gaming on the web, you've got Microsoft Edge, Google Chrome, and Safari. Now you do have to have Windows 10, iOS 14.14 or later, Chrome OS, or Android if you're playing on your phone. And if you're an Android user like me, there's actually a built-in app for cloud gaming. And this is really nice because it's a separate app on your phone and doesn't require the use of a browser. When I'm doing cloud gaming, I personally pair my Razer controller with it. This Razer controller is really nice because it opens up, clips right into your phone, and becomes super easy to play your Xbox games on the go. And if you don't want to get that fancy, you do have some other options. So looking right here, I've got my iPad. This is an iPad 6, and this is real simple because I'm just using the Chrome browser right at xbox.com/play. I can connect any one of these Xbox controllers to my iPad, tap on a game, and I'm playing it. Connecting one of these Xbox controllers to the iPad is super easy, and it's definitely not like the old days where you had to have third-party drivers or jump through any hoops to make that happen. One of my favorite things about cloud gaming is that it lets you try out a game before actually downloading it, and I believe that this is Microsoft's solution to the cost of actual storage, especially when it comes to the newest gen of Xboxes that are more and more requiring solid state drives. This is a fantastic way to test out a game that you're just even remotely curious about. Well, all this sounds fantastic, so why aren't more people raving about cloud gaming? There are a couple cons to cloud gaming, and the biggest con that I've noticed that's been on everybody's mind is the internet connection. So Microsoft here on their website, under setting up your Windows device for cloud gaming, they state that you need at least a connection speed of 20 megabits or higher. Hey, if you guys like these videos and you find them helpful, consider hitting that little subscribe button down there. It really does help out the channel. So you can run this over Ethernet, or they recommend a 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi network. And that is going to be the minimum speed requirement. So right here we are looking at a megabits per second to megabytes per second converter. We can look right here that 20 is 2.5 megabytes a second. If you're an old school gamer like me and you remember dial-up, 2.5 megabytes per second might seem really fast. But nowadays, with all of our 5G internet speed that we get on our phones, and 100 megabits being like the cheapest high-speed internet standard you can get, 20 megabits or 2.5 megabytes a second is really not that fast in today's world. So I personally use T-Mobile home internet here in Central Texas. I currently have 2 other people that are streaming online while I'm filming this video, and we're going to click on this speedtest.net to see kind of what we get. So if you guys don't know what T-Mobile internet is, it is actually a wireless home internet service. So this is actually running off of the cell phone network right now. So I did this during the middle of the day, and I got 125 and 31. And that was with 2 other people in the house that I know are either online gaming or doing some sort of streaming thing. I remember checking out cloud gaming when it was first announced, and it was pretty choppy. I tried playing a couple games on it, and it just was not working. I've seen a lot of improvements with cloud gaming as Microsoft keeps putting into it and they keep moving forward. And I think this really tackles the other complaint that I hear from people, which is a lot of glitching issues. Now this is going to be game dependent. In my opinion, cloud gaming is going to be the best for slower paced games. And another con for cloud gaming is going to be first person shooters. I think the games just move way too fast. There's too many things going on to really get the solid gameplay and screen refresh rate that we have all come to expect from playing on a console or on a PC. But if you're playing other slower paced games like Coffee Coffee Talk or Moonlighter or Minecraft or Grand Theft Auto 5 that just came to Game Pass, I really don't think that this is going to be an issue. Are you going to get the absolute best resolution that you would out of your Series X? No, of course not. What is GameCloud meant for? It's meant for gaming on the go. It's meant for when you're traveling or you don't have use of your main television. And I personally believe that this is another really good add-on feature that people don't always give enough credit to. And I think it's because we compare the 4K resolution that we're getting on our Xbox to something that is essentially portable, and cloud gaming has therefore kind of gotten a bad rap. With the higher speed connection, you're going to get a better gameplay. Everything's going to look better, you're not going to get any choppy graphics, you're not going to get any input lag, and all of these issues are going to get better as cloud gaming improves. Well, thank you guys for watching. So like I said, you do need to be a Game Pass Ultimate subscriber to actually do cloud gaming, and Game Pass Ultimate price is actually increasing. And that is a topic that I will tackle in the next video.